All right, invite link to the guest. Share with waiting for the people to hop in. The beautiful sights. Okay. We talking live today. We talking live right now. Copy. Yup. Mic check. What's up, man?
Hello. How you doing? It just went out. Hello. Hello. Try to rejoin.
Oh, we back. Try again. Back in here again. Let's see if we can do this. Flipping it out. All right, just chilling, talking a little bit. See if this work right now. Yeah,
All right. My bad. I thought it was on my end. My bad.
I think it was mine. Yeah, my camera just went out for a second. I have no idea why. What's up? We got 9 people in here. What's going on?
What's up?
It's gonna be nice and easy, man. Just a little talk. Just wanted to talk, see what you got coming up. Heard you've been
Yeah,
doing some
sure.
amazing things, and just wanted to talk a little bit and see what you got coming up. I'm gonna send a link real quick to the Instagram. I'm gonna send it to you too, so you can add it as on a story, so you can get some more people in here too.
Okay, for sure. Let me see.
All right, that should upload in second. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
All right. Yeah, as soon as that's uploaded and you reshare it, and then we'll chop it up for a second. I'm gonna let it finish loading first. Gotta flip this camera. Doing some weird. Can I have a hi? What's up? Hi, Sarah D Santo. What's up? How's it going? Hey, what's popping? What's going on?
should be good.
Cool. Yes, sir. Flip it one more time for him. Man. Hi, hi. You can get a hi. What's up? How's it going?
Oh, my camera was flipped. I didn't even realize.
Oh, all good. Yeah, we back. We back now. We good.
Great.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Cool. How's it going, man?
going pretty good. Just enjoying my break.
Oh yeah, you're still on break. That's right. Right.
Yeah,
Everybody
winter break.
always forget about that. So what is it? Are you still in school? Because you graduated from Virginia State, right?
Yeah, I just graduated from Virginia State. Last May. So right now I'm doing grad school at Babson College. So I'm doing like 1 year of grad school.
Okay. Nice. What's the grad school? What are you studying right now?
So I'm studying entrepreneurship and leadership. I'm going to
Okay.
college, like they're like really big and like business overall. So like they have like a lot of entrepreneurs there, and it's like very multicultural. So like that's like their main thing,
Nice.
entrepreneurship.
Nice. Nice. Dope. Cool. I'm gonna just start off with some basic questions. You know what I mean? Just school and background. So yeah, Virginia State. What'd you finish at Virginia State with?
So I went to Virginia State. I studied. I'm majored in marketing, and then I minored in fashion and international business. So
Okay.
kind of dual degree.
Nice with the fashion stuff too. And I think I saw somewhere you designed some stuff for a fashion show in Richmond.
Yeah, so I think that fashion show was in DC at the French embassy actually. That was
Okay.
like HBCU, like we all came together for like a HBCU fashion battle. So
Nice.
was
Nice.
did like some at Virginia State as well. So at like various fashion shows like program and things.
Dope. Do you know Dex Rob?
Actually, I've heard of Dex Rob a lot. I know from Virginia Union, but I
Jane
never
Young, yeah, yeah, that's a good
touched
friend
with
of
him
mine.
yet.
Yeah, he's been killing it. He came out with a new shoe too for Virginia Union, so that was dope to
Yeah,
just see Nike come out with something like that big of a collab.
yeah. As far as inspirational for real.
Exactly, exactly, and that's what I mean. That's what it's all about. You see inspiration and you want to go do it yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Uh, okay. Let's see. What got you into fashion?
So what got me into fashion really. It just started off with my mom, like, always wanting us to present ourselves in a nice way. So I
Right.
just kind of like carried that through like during school and things. And it just kind of like built up from there. I would see like what it did for me socially, like being more so like introverted. I like what it like kind of represented and and getting into like the professional world. I know you just want to do something that you boy can do every day and then can also profit off of. So that's how I kind of like had this combination of business and fashion. So that's what I'm going for now.
Dope. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
I can hear you, but I can't. It's black though.
Yeah. Why did it just go out? My camera just went
Yeah, I'm not
out.
sure.
Back, I think, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. I heard everything you said. So from
Okay.
the mom side, so did she went to school for it?
Oh no, she didn't go to school for fashion at all. It was just like
Hmm.
for your kids like are straight, look presentable and things.
Exactly. Yeah, that's one of the things too. Growing up in the South, like
Mm.
that's your family name, so you got to show up for your family name. Show up the right way.
Yeah, that's interesting though. So you would consider Virginia the South? Because that's
I
like
mean, everybody considers it the South. I don't. I honestly don't.
I I think it's kind of
being
just
from
kind
Virginia,
of
I really don't consider it the South. But everybody I tell out here in LA or in New York, anywhere like
okay.
that, they're like, "Oh, you're
Mm.
from the South, okay?"
I'm not,
That's
yeah,
the
they
first
probably
thing they
in
say,
South though.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
Let me see. What
Yeah.
do you have? So as far as the style, you said the fashion side, but your style specifically, where does that come from? Where do you find inspiration in styling your outfits? I know you saw the picture that I posted too. I like the fit you had on. So I picked that
Oh yeah.
photo because it's
Mhm.
just stylish, it's chill, and it's
Yeah.
also a level to it. You know what I mean?
Mhm. I think it's all about just like incorporating like everyday life. So like majoring in business. So I've been studying business since I was like 16 for real. Doing
Yeah.
full enrollment. So kind
Hmm.
of in that space, you kind of like have that like that professional aspect to like your clothing. So I like just adding like the streetwear that always inspired me, like when I was growing up, like what I was seeing like the media or culture. So it's
Right.
that what mesh with like that's what I kind of go for in my style for real.
Got you. So it's not from your pops being in the church.
I mean, that's part of it too. Like having that back
Yeah,
church, I would say definitely like people like we definitely like always came dapper. So that's definitely
exactly. Yeah, exactly. And it's almost it's not even really it's nothing too crazy. It's almost just a uniform because we wear certain things to church. So
mm,
like I went to a private school in North Carolina, Mount Zion Christian Academy. So
mm,
we had to be in our khakis and a blue button up with the tie every day.
mm,
That was
yeah,
every day. So it's almost like a system where it's just a higher learning. You know what I mean? It's just presentable. Again, back to the presentable part.
yeah. I think that's definitely like a good base to have. Really,
Hmm.
really nostalgic too. Like when you look back to like what we like where it's a lot different now.
Exactly.
In that having that stage be like now like just to be presentable overall.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what my fashion is now. Even though I model for a bunch of brands, I still have a very just classic, just timeless type of fashion that I love. Like
Mhm.
this is
Yeah,
just
that.
a just a button up with a t-shirt and
Mhm.
some pants. But it's a good brand that I work with a lot. Citizens of Humanity. I don't know if you've heard of them.
This is no, I'm not sure. Are they from LA?
Yeah, they're out here. They're based. I think they're based in LA. But
Okay,
yeah, I went to an event last week with them, and they sent me some cool stuff. So it
okay.
was cool. It was dope. Yeah,
That's what's up. Free clothes.
yeah, I know, right? You can't beat that.
Yeah, for
You
real.
can't beat that. Also, stuff that you actually like. Like I'm never gonna represent something that I'm not gonna use on a daily basis.
Exactly.
Yeah, even with fitness, like fitness stuff, it has to be something that I'm gonna use every time.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yep.
that's an interesting intersection though. Like for real, that's what I want to get into a little bit later. Like business and or fashion and sports. I think like really like a rising thing. I mean, of course,
Oh yeah.
wow, but like now it's even more so because we have so many people like that are interested in sports from like the amateur levels, and then
Exactly.
obviously on
Exactly.
the professional levels, you have people like repping fashions. Like that's kind of like it'd be an interesting combination.
It is, and it's. I mean, it's like looking in a glass house. I mean, all these superstars, whatever, on TV everywhere. So brands want to
Mm.
see them in their stuff. So
Yeah.
now it's just become a big fashion walkway. It's become just spotlight eyes on everybody, which is great.
Mhm. Definitely.
My probably yeah, this is probably yeah, it's really turned up a lot in the last couple of months, couple of years. It's really turned into like you have to be on point every time you come out that tunnel.
Hmm.
Even the
Yeah.
women now, like they're killing the game in the fashion. I got a good friend that's a neighbor that is a fashion stylist too, and she styles a bunch of high profile athletes. So
Hmm.
I sneak over there and take some clothes
Yeah. Really. Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, the NBA has much more potential with that because I think that's really like the genesis of like sports fashion. Like they kind of started it like in the 80s and things with like having like well Michael Jordan obviously like it's just like creating like sports as culture. It was kind of
Exactly.
so.
I mean, what is culture though? You know what I mean? What is sports?
Mm,
Sports is culture. Culture is sports. It works
yeah.
hand in hand. It works hand in hand everyday life. Like rappers, they want to be in sports. They want to be a basketball player.
Hmm.
Basketball players want to be a rapper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It works hand in hand. It's dope though. Watching from Germany. What up, Germany? Germany in the building. What's
Germany.
good?
That
What
must
part
be
of Germany you
Hakeem.
in?
What's up? What's that?
Who is that? Who is that?
That must be my friend. So this school I'm going to now is called Babson College. Like it's like really like has a good like international base. Like the class I'm in is probably like 70% international. So
Oh,
like
that's dope.
people, like they're from like different countries. It's like a lot of India, Germany, Netherlands, like, basically like
Wow,
everywhere.
that's dope. Yeah, I played basketball in Germany for a little while. So I was in Belgium
Oh
for
really?
3 years, and then went over to Germany all the time. It was mostly for partying, though. I would go to
Yeah, now
Germany all the time to party. It was a good time.
now that sounds. I can't
Dusseldorf, yeah.
to Europe though. Like that's definitely like a big trip.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You say you're going, right?
So I'm going to South Africa now, but like Europe, I want to go like this summer probably.
Okay, yeah, that's a good time to go too because it's a little chilly over there.
Yeah,
It's a
for sure.
little chilly and gray at this time of year, so it's kind of tough.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Well, I think like gray is kind of like a little bit of a vibe though. So that's still cool.
Yeah, yeah, it can be a vibe. You can make it a vibe, and that's why a lot of Europeans dress so well because they're used to that and just monochromatic. They
Mm.
they dress it down to the T every time.
Yeah, for real. That's really like where I got like a lot of my inspiration for
Yup,
like
yup,
different photos, like the models in London, Paris. Like
yup.
it's like just a different style. So it was like just always interesting to see.
Exactly. It's dope. It's every country I go to, even just New York, even just being in New York, like walking around the city, like everybody has their own style. Like it's just a minimal, it's just a slight swag. It's just
Mm.
very light, but you see it. That
Yeah,
just shows their personality.
yeah. Always like the minimalist always gets it. I would say.
Exactly, exactly. What city in Germany? I was in Dusseldorf, a little bit of Ghent. Where else? Cologne. I've been to see the big
Uh,
Cologne, the church in Cologne. Yeah, it's amazing, man. I love that. Love that country. Let's see. We're gonna jump into another one. What are your fashion short term and long term goals?
so fashion, short term and long term. Really now I'm like looking to just build up a network. I would say is like definitely my short term goal. So like at school right now I'm starting up this club is called the Fashionpreneur Network, and basically
Okay.
connect people from like the fashion industry that also like do a lot of business with students to like help them give them like knowledge. And I also want to start that on Instagram so I can like just like create that base of just like people like learning how can business and fashion are. I would say that's definitely like big for the short term, like many people as possible and get a good view of the entire industry. And then I would say like
Exactly.
long term, I definitely like want to get an internship um, at like one of like the top like fashion brands, somebody with influence, so I can like really like learn like, business, like
Right.
really like break it down on a scale and like see how they like are working on it. Like just build up my portfolio and experience. So I would say that's the goal.
Dope. Do you have a top five brands that you want to
Mm. Or
work
work
for or with?
for or
We're
with.
going we're going out the box too because
Mm.
like Pharrell, he's from Virginia too. So
Yeah,
he
I would say like,
started, yeah, exactly. He
he's
started with just
definitely
making stuff himself, and then all of a sudden these brands are coming in and wanting him to design everything.
yeah, the representation is definitely big. I
Yeah,
was that's kind of where the influence is. Like if you go like LVMH, like the Louis Vuittons, or like Kering, so like that's definitely like the top two people I would say is
yeah,
of the influence that they have. And I also like I'm just interested in streetwear myself, so like working with people like Bape or Stu, that would be amazing. Um,
dope, dope.
like, for that's kind of tough. Like off the dome, it's kind of hard, but
No, that's two. What you got? One, two. I LV, babes. That's three. You got two more. We can get two more in there.
um. I would say I want to think something local time. Let's see. I'll say Patagonia. I just like the
Okay.
they have like on the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
side being driven and
Yep.
I
And what?
like small brands. I want to find like a good small brand. Like even the one I have one now, Haven. Like just people that kind of like had that small and like are really like building it out. So
Right. Where is that from? Where's
on
the Haven?
this is based out of on the Bay Area.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Dope. Yeah. That's. I mean, if I was I never thought about working in the fashion industry. Like I played basketball for that was my career, 11 years in Europe, and then like
Mhm.
all of a sudden got an opportunity to model for Levi's. So that was my first job as a model, modeling for Levi's for 2 campaigns. So
Mhm.
like after seeing that being a possibility, and then with me doing photography as well, I shot a portfolio of myself, and then
Okay.
now I have agencies all over East, West, Middle America, all over the place. But
Mhm.
yeah, I would have never saw myself in this what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
And again,
Crazy.
again, that's why I said partner with and or work for, because with social media, like we have the freedom. Like we can, if you're a creator, if you're a designer, you have the freedom to create the style. You know what I mean? Create the culture.
Mhm. Definitely.
That's the
What are those
beautiful thing.
partnerships like? Is it like mainly social media or like things you do?
What's that?
Like, what are the partnerships look like as opposed to like um modeling, like gig or like just for them on that side?
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna just tell you both of them. The modeling part is mostly like my agent will set me up with something where they have something already done and they want to just book me. The client wants to book me from the modeling agency, and I just show up, put on the clothes, they take the photos, whatever, and then leave for the day. That's all I gotta do. On the creator side is more of me picking out clothes, me setting up the shots. Maybe I'll get a friend to shoot me out in the streets or something like that. But
Mhm.
recently, a lot of them, a lot of my social media collabs have been just me getting ready in the morning, just to get ready with me. Like
Mhm.
the brand will like a video that I posted already of me getting ready, and they like the outfit or whatever, and then they'll reach out and be like, "Can you do the same thing with our clothes?" I'm like, "Cool, I can do that at home." So that's the
Okay.
beautiful thing about social media right now.
Yeah, definitely. Social media is just so big. Like, it really like, has changed the game as far as
Exactly.
like build notoriety. So like that's really like we talking about the culture. Like, that's the culture right there. So
That's the culture.
building
That's the
a
wave.
market, just social media, like it's all inclusive.
Exactly. And I'm sure everybody's seen it. Kai Sanat, you know Kai Sanat, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's like it's really breaking out now because people
Mhm.
want to go, and that's even inspiration to me to get on live. Like I've never really done this. I've done this one time with another
For real?
friend on an interview, and this is my first time really doing a live one. You know what I mean? By myself that I organized. So
Yeah,
it's
I
cool to be
like
able to do it.
interesting.
Yeah, it's dope because you can be anywhere. You can talk to your guy in Germany right now if you wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
Yeah,
have a live conversation. Y'all can create something live on the stream, and that's just proof too that you actually did it.
yeah, exactly. Like I just like how, like, with live is just like a new way to like finding like consumer like interaction on like the social media side. So like it just I don't know, I feel like it kind of like just works our brain in a different way, like the way that we consume it. So I think that's why it's kind of like up and coming. It's just new,
Exactly,
so much
exactly,
nuance to it.
exactly. And you have the freedom. You have the freedom to do whatever you want or be whoever you want. Like
Yeah,
that's the beautiful thing about it too. It's scary, but it's also beautiful too at the same time.
yeah, exactly.
It's just like the AI, just like the robots running around. It's robots out here in LA everywhere. You got cars
Wow,
running
really?
around, self-driven. We got stuff being delivered, food being delivered by little robots.
Yeah, see,
It's
I
wild.
did a little bit of that like North, like Austin, in New York, definitely, but like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
crazy though.
Yeah, it is wild. It is so wild. You said I was going to ask about some travel plans. You said you're going out to Africa, and what is this for again?
Yeah, so we're doing a study abroad in Cape Town, South Africa. We're gonna be
Uh huh.
a couple weeks, and we're gonna like connect with some people in like the business industry, and just try to like network a little bit out there. And
Great. Yeah,
actually
that's cool.
going to like 4 different places for my school. So I chose like the South Africa one, but we also have students going to Chile, Germany, and
Oh, nice, nice. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. I got a friend out in Ghana right now. She was out there playing basketball.
Africa.
Yeah, just playing for. It was just like a celebrity game, and they invited her out, but it was fun.
Hmm. Yeah, it's definitely really interesting. Like after I started study abroad course, like I really started like diving into like the culture in Africa a bit more, or South Africa specifically, and like
Yeah,
like how the things like be there, and then watching fashion there as well. Like I kind of like got
yeah,
a project,
yeah.
so it's just interesting, like because everything in South Africa like is really all connected to like sort of like liberation, like
Exactly.
organization there is just like a crazy story for real. So it's just interesting like how they carry out their art, like really like every aspect of their society.
And it's a whole other, you know what I mean? It's like not everybody out there is worried about getting that green juice. They just try to
Yeah,
live, you know what I mean? It's not this extra stuff that we put on ourselves in America.
yeah, I think that's the beauty of traveling, like just seeing things in a different lens though. So
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I feel about when I was in. So I was in the northern tip in Morocco. I was in Morocco for about 9, 10 months playing basketball there in Berkane, Saidia. So it's
okay.
right off the edge of Algeria and
Mhm.
Berkane and Morocco. So just seeing that culture and knowing that it's so different in other places, and
Yeah,
that was one of my first countries that I went to.
yeah, they all
So,
kind of have like their own things that's like beautiful about them. So I feel like you just
exactly.
everywhere. I've heard a lot of good things about Morocco too. Like that's
Yeah, yeah, it's beautiful. And you got you. I saw in one of your photos you got a camera, right?
yes, yeah, I shoot film cameras, so like I
That's dope. Yeah, that's even better. That's even better. Yeah, you
yeah,
take that with you for sure. Get those shots. I want. That's the one
yeah,
thing I wish. I wish I was into photography back when I was like in Morocco. I didn't get into the photography until later in Belgium, but I wish I was into photography in Morocco because like those little
mhm.
moments, those little just
That would have been amazing for real.
right, right. Because the iPhone wasn't that good back then. Then if I could have had it on film, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I left my camera in Boston, so I don't really have access to it right now.
Oh wow.
Of like a little one or something, like I just to just like savor the memories. But I did bring it
Oh
to
yeah, yeah.
so
Okay.
those shots.
Okay, dope. Yeah, I think I saw some of them. I don't know if that was on your Instagram or not, but I saw some.
Yeah, I got them on my Instagram.
That's the ones I saw. Then, yeah, that's the ones I saw. So, who is your inspiration daily? It doesn't have to be about fashion. It doesn't have to be about anything specific. But who's your inspiration on a daily? It can be an artist. It can be anybody. It can be your family. Who inspires you to keep going, leveling up? You know what I mean?
Um, that is a tough question. I would have to say. Well, if you're saying who inspires me like daily just to like keep going, I don't want to be like too cliche, but like that has to be family because that's the only people like with the power to really do that. Well,
Right, right. That's true.
generation coming up. So I always say like myself, I inspire myself, like the younger me, like just
Mhm.
knowing how much I wanted in the world. So like that definitely inspires me. But I would definitely say like my family inspires me. I'm just thinking about like my grandma, like in the faith that they have, and like just like the way that they believe in me, it just like makes me want to like get out there and like do as much as I possibly can.
Exactly, yeah. And that's really the only thing that matters. I mean, as long as nobody's hurting your family, nobody's bothering or like messing with your family, everything else that's happening in the world doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If something happens to them, then that's when it comes to like you have to do something about it. You know what I mean?
yeah, definitely.
Like I try my best not to
Think,
get mad at anything because it's just really not worth it in the
yeah,
grand scheme of things.
hmm definitely.
Even driving, yeah, even driving down the street. Somebody beeping the horn. I'm like, all right, go ahead. I'm not gonna speed up just because you in a hurry.
Yeah, that's a different type
Like,
of sin though. Like I would definitely like to be tapped with that, but like definitely like that mindset though.
right? Yeah, you gotta be. Yeah, you gotta be because it's a lot going on. You know. All
Yeah.
right, this is the last one. We're gonna keep it nice and short and simple. 30 minutes. Yeah. All right. So, one, two. Cool. So after your trip, what's the first thing you'll do? What do you? This is just foreshadowing. This is just me saying that you're going to be inspired by something over there.
That's the plan.
And what do you see yourself doing first thing when you get back? I know it's hard to even like think about, but just put it in your head. Like, what do you see yourself doing after you get back? Because it's going to be probably something that's be life changing and make you maybe even go a different route.
hmm So you're saying um, like in reference to South Africa, the first thing I do?
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
When you come back, it's kind of a tough question because it's almost like time is like teleporting. I just want to see where your head is with that.
yeah, that's an interesting thing to think about. I would say is like definitely like in my last travels, I would say like coming there and coming back, like you're just jumping through a portal or something, and
Exactly.
like difficult to kind of like adjust coming back. Um,
Yep.
all that I can really think of is just like this club I'm trying to. So actually, I was in New York a couple months ago, and I got a chance to meet a designer from South Africa. The brand
Hmm.
is called Matt. I don't think
Okay.
I know I do like the click thing, but
Yeah.
like really inspiring to see the brand and like how they kind of like have created a name in luxury, design like Paris Fashion Week, done like a lot of things and really like put like the South African like name out there in like the fashion world. So
Right.
I plan when I get out there is to like just like connect them in other like South African brands and like kind of like record and like them as well, see like their view things or their view and see how they kind of like use liberation and like at the standpoint of fashion and like just
Right.
learn that. So I would say like coming back, I just want to like continue that momentum, like get videos posted and like just
Hmm.
momentum like with the other I do that as something to like look back on, help me grow and the way that I'm
Exactly.
my club.
Exactly. That's dope though. And also, I'll tell you too. What type of videos are you posting, or will you be posting? Do you know what type of videos you'll be posting?
Yeah, so I plan on just posting like reels. I know like if that's how you mean, but like just like real like kind of like
Yeah. Yeah.
videos, but like not
Yeah.
like on podcast. Maybe just like a few minutes. I just did one the other day, but I like plan on like chopping them up and just have a specific topic that I'm like speaking on, and like just
Yeah. Yeah.
the interview to supplement.
Dope. Yeah, yeah. Chop it up as much as you can, because even if it's like a shorter video, just to like people's attention span is like
Mm.
this now. Like they see one thing and then they just keep going, keep going. So if you can catch them at the beginning, get them interested, and then you kind of lock them in after that. So make the most
Mm.
exciting part of the video the first part of the video.
Okay, for
So
sure.
that'll be dope for, especially for reels. You can just keep that at like 20 seconds, and then put the long form on YouTube.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
think
what I'm doing. I'm
both
doing a lot of now. Yeah.
that's another beautiful thing with like streaming because now you have the long form and then you can chop it up.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
like double.
That's yep. Yep. Because that's what, think about what a reel is. So a movie reel, a movie preview, that's like just to get somebody excited. You get people excited, and then they want to go see the whole thing. See what I'm saying? So
Uh,
a reel and a short, a reel on Instagram should pull everybody to your main thing that you're doing,
mhm. I
right?
never even like made that connection with the name. That's crazy.
That's I just figured it out probably like 6 months ago. I was like,
Mhm.
what is the point of these reels? What is the real point of them? You know what I mean? It's just random. People just post random, the most random stuff.
Yeah,
But now when you look at it, a movie trailer is what, a quick little, maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds, get you excited. Oh, I gotta go see that.
yeah.
See
Is that
what I'm
it's
saying?
kinda how it works out? Like you know, like you see the video, click on the profile. That's like exactly how it works out. I would say that's always
Exactly.
understanding like how social media like intended it to be used. So,
Right. I mean, I think that's exactly what it is, right?
mhm.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I just got an email today. I don't know if I can speak about it, but it was another partnership just off of what I already post. Like I already post stuff that I love doing, putting on clothes, whatever. That's an everyday thing. Playing basketball, playing golf. So those are things that I just love to do. And just before we hopped on here, I got another email with a partnership. So social media is the
congratulations.
way, dude. I'm telling you, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Making
It's
moves.
weird to say that you can do. I can do it, because I never would have thought. Just like modeling, I never would have thought I would have been in this situation where I get to go show up to set, put on clothes, stand there, put my hand in my pocket, and then they take some photos, and I leave, and I get paid for it. Like who would have thought that? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So wild. But yeah, I say definitely with your style and being a designer and being the culture, you know what I mean? With your specific those brands that you like, that Stussy, I've never even worn some Stussy.
Yeah, it's
I've
just
never had any. So
yeah.
it's a certain type that can make that work. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And
Definitely.
you see it, and you see it. So I would say post like simple, get ready with me. Just show your fit real quick, 20 seconds.
Hmm.
Post that,
Yeah.
get it flowing, get it flowing. You can hide the reels on your back page. You don't have to have it on your main profile.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely. I definitely want to start like another page up, but it's like it's just easier said than done with the content thing. Like you just have to kind of like just start doing it for real. I would say.
That's it, man. That's it. It's no special graphics, no nothing. Just show your fit and walk off. That's it.
Mm. Yeah,
That's it.
it's definitely like the best way to think about it.
That's the one thing too with playing and being in so many countries. Like my brain works so different because I don't really. Again, if it doesn't affect my family, it does. It's not that important. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So people commenting on it saying it's whatever, whatever. I don't care. It's not affecting me. They already paid. Their brand already paid me for it.
Yeah. Mm.
I'll just put it out there, man. I say put it
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, that's a different type of experience and like focus though to be able to like think like that. Like exactly. So that's definitely like really amazing how you got there.
Yeah, it's through the basketball though. It's I give it all to basketball, being in those different countries and people not speaking the same language, and then going to these arenas where they were shooting off smoke bombs. Like nothing bothers me now.
Mhm. Yeah, I would say like the only way to get there kind of like is just experiencing things. So
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's what I think. So that's what I think is gonna happen when you come back. You're gonna be like, oh, this is way easier over here. Over there, I had to do all these other things to do the one thing, but over here, you can just do the one thing right now.
yeah, exactly. Like it makes everything just seem so much smaller. But like
Right.
that's
Right.
why like traveling is just my plan though. Like I really want to see everywhere. Like I don't really
Yep.
have any parameters or like places. I just want to see everything, have as many experiences as possible for real.
Right. That's dope, man. Well, I'm excited for. I'm excited to hear about this trip. I'm excited to see what you're about to do. When you make your first pieces, man, send me a piece so I can
Yeah,
try it
yeah,
out.
it works right now possibly. So
Bet.
definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Always down to support.
I had actually a couple of questions for you though.
I bet. Yeah. Go for it.
I'm just like really interested in like the way like you came from like sports into fashion. Like, so could you like
Yeah.
break that down a little bit? Like, how exactly like did that come to be?
Again, like I never would have thought I would have been in this situation of being a professional model for the last 4 years. Like all I knew was basketball. All I knew was the sport. And in hindsight, like I know now that basketball taught me to be dedicated and to focus and to have that drive, you know what I mean? So getting up early, I'm training, I'm doing this to be good at basketball, at a sport. So now it's just the same exact commitment, but just switching lanes, you know?
Mm,
Same exact commitment, just in a different lane. So now I'm getting up, I'm doing research, I'm seeing what's trending, I'm seeing what's going on, I'm seeing who has the success in these areas. And I'm going out and doing the same thing, just like how I started. So I started, again, I told you I do photography too. So I
mm,
started by just walking through the mall. I would see a photo, Gap, Levi's, Nike, whatever. I'll see a photo, take a picture of it, be like, I can do that. And then I go find a photographer or I shoot it myself and I get the exact same image of myself done from the campaign that I saw in the mall. So
mm-hmm.
just replicating that and then just getting reps, just like shooting. We've been at the park together shooting, getting
Yeah,
reps up.
yeah,
So it's the same thing. Getting reps is practice.
hmm,
Anybody that says they hate taking photos, it's because they haven't practiced. They're
mm,
in a selfie, they're in a camera phone all day taking selfies. Do the same thing when the camera is on. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Just reps. Yeah.
definitely. Like, and that's partially like it's building that confidence up to like carry.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hmm.
Exactly. That's the confidence. Just like I don't know if you saw it, but the other day, Shay Alexander Gilchrist, he was like from
Yeah.
Oklahoma. Yeah, he was like, I do this every summer, so this is nothing to me. It
Mhm.
was like it's nothing. Like this is what I do. I get my reps up, so this is why I'm this good. What he had 40 the other night on yeah, he had 40 on Minnesota.
40. Nah, that's yeah. I need to get
And
like the OKC games. I haven't really been.
and and they supposed to be the best defense in the league.
Mm. Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's
Exactly.
nice though. Like I think he's putting that up like easy though. So
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It looks easy again because he really gets reps. Like he's
mm,
working on these things. So
yeah.
now in the game, this stuff is so easy. They bounce off him. Okay, pull up. They come up too high. Hezzy going by you. It's just reps, man. It's just reps. I was on the court today doing the same thing.
Hmm.
Reps.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to see a little bit about like some of the brands that you work with as well. Like I know you were talking about Ralph Lauren, so I think they're really, because Ralph Lauren, they kind of represent the culture exclusively. So I just want
Yeah.
like um like what kind of like mindset do you bring in like when you're like modeling partnership with like a company like so big in their culture?
It was crazy because uh, I think right after the Levi's modeling job, they I think they were looking for me, but I didn't know it because my agency here in LA was too small. So I switched agencies to one in New York. This agency called One Management in New York. And as soon as I got with them, I got the call from Ralph Lauren to come in and like do a fitting. And it was crazy to me because like that first day I walked in to do a fitting, I was like, oh, this is huge. Like this is huge, you know? And right on it, like the next 2 days later, I think we was already on the shoot. So it was dope. Yeah, it was so dope. It's amazing, just their technique, layering, everything they do.
Hmm.
It's the culture for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like it was great seeing on the Olympics too. Like I think they did like a amazing job with that.
Yeah, they always do a great job. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm
Definitely.
trying to pull up. I'm trying to pull up to the Olympics next year. It's here in LA.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, it's here in LA. Either I'm gonna be in LA or I'm gonna go somewhere else and
That's
rent
like
my
the
place out.
Olympics.
What's that?
That's the Winter Olympics.
That's 2028.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, the Olympics is here in LA. Yep.
Oh, that should be nice for real.
Yeah.
So
But Ralph Lauren is a great company. I've made some good friends with a bunch of the people that work there too. So if you ever want to talk to them or something, I can intro.
okay, for sure. I definitely take advantage of
Sure. Yeah. And same thing. I'll send you the Instagram. Like a couple people who's just good, like good people, and also doing the content creation on the side. So you can do it from wherever, or even if you're with the company, you can
yeah.
still do it.
Hmm. Definitely. So speaking of like modeling, I know like a lot of people definitely like will want to hear about this. I know that they say like the relationships in modeling can be like very transactional, like
Oh
kind of like
yeah.
that you're meeting people and continuing to like the next job. So how do you like kind of keep that motivation when um there can be like kind of like less inspiration, like where you're actually doing the job?
So you're saying it's hold up. What are you saying? You're saying that it's just in and out, like you're doing a job and you're leaving.
Yeah, you're kind of like doing the job and leaving, and like just like the overall relationships of the companies that you're working for, like just being transactional, and like you're kind of like already like knowing that, and so like just like maintaining motivation to actually like do the job and like be connected to like the clothes and like what you're doing.
And that comes to the part of loving what you do. You know what I mean? I'm getting paid to show up and put on clothes. Like I'm not gonna argue about that. That's like I
Hmm.
could be out. You know what I mean? Playing ball, which was fun at a certain time, but it beats your body up. You know what I mean? So it's just the love of doing it and also building up that relationship with those people. And then that again leads to more jobs just because you're a good guy to be on set, making jokes, whatever it is, dancing around, and it could lead to anything outside. It could lead to your next job.
Hmm.
Just being a well-rounded human being. You know what I mean? You don't know anybody until you talk to them, so treat everybody the same. That's how I look at it. If I've never talked to someone, I'll treat them the exact same. So this is I'm gonna do a little backstory on the Levi's thing. This
Hmm.
is how it happened. It happened in the back of a lift. I was just chilling. I would always take a shared ride everywhere in the back of a lift. And the lady sitting beside me, she was just talking to me, whatever. I was like, yeah, cool. Then she said, you got some nice freckles. I was like, cool. All right, let's exchange Instagram, whatever. And a week later, I was in New York. She saw on my story that I was in New York. And she was like, what you doing here? Come to this fitting. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what a fitting. I didn't
Oh.
know what casting meant. I
Hmm.
showed up, tried on some jeans. A week later, they flew me back to New York for the Levi's job. So she was the art director for Levi's. I never knew her. That was
Uh,
the first time sitting in. Yeah, she ended up being the art director for Levi's.
yeah, that
So
just
you
goes
never
to
know.
show. Mhm.
You never know who you're talking to.
Yeah, just take every interaction serious and
Every interaction, no
like,
matter how small it is, no matter how big it is, even if you already know the person is somewhere, take it the same way. Treat them like they're down. You know what I mean? Like they're just a normal level human being,
that definitely makes a lot of sense.
right?
Yeah. That's all I really had though.
Cool.
So
Yeah, that's it. That's man. That's just a wrap. It's 45 minutes. We
yeah, that's
about
good.
to chill out. What time is it? 7:30 over there, right? Yeah.
Yeah, coming up. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I had to work out earlier, so I'm gonna go. It's 4. I'm gonna go get my lift in around 7. I usually work out at night when there's
Oh
nobody in
yeah, I
there.
forgot you said that. You were a little bit. Am I bad?
Yep. All good. Yeah. All good. I was just doing some edits over here. I got some photography stuff that I'm finishing up. But yeah, this was great, man. Thanks for hopping on with me. Good to see you.
Yeah, for sure. Good.
And
Happy New Year as well.
for sure, Happy New Year. I think I saw Christmas. I didn't see you, but Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that stuff. Have a safe trip. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do, man.
Thank you. Definitely you as well.
All right, tell your peace. I say hi.
All right, for sure.
All right.